or whatever that I really like or whatever. You know
It wasn't like that at
I
first.
listen to. Man, I'll listen to some old DMX or something, or
I
some
know,
old
but
J,
we was young when that
you
shit
know
was
what I'm
popping.
saying? Like, because this
It's
shit
just the
nowadays,
next levels.
that shit get the skip button on my playlist.
Yeah,
all the,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When they, you click the jump when they play all the different music, that shit gets skipped, bro. I can't.
See, now we listen to the radio. I don't, my kids are too small too, but we listen to the radio. I'm not.
No, I'm talking about like when I'm at work and stuff, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I listen to music and shit in my ear, or whatever. Like that joint be getting skipped.
See,
I'll be hitting
I'll give it a
the little
spin.
symbol joint with the little
Yeah, the
line.
little
Like,
line
don't
joint.
play
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
on my. You know what I mean? I don't want this nigga on
Tyler,
my shit.
Tyler got
like,
that shit too. Tyler got that little joint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to hear this joint. They be like, oh, 21 Savage, this and all that. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
No, they got a couple.
It's a couple joints.
Yeah, everybody has
that
a couple
I have
joints.
heard, and I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Because Young
This
Scooter,
this song caught me a little bit.
Young Scooter, I was like, who the fuck is this? So
I
the
heard
joint with
a
him-
couple of joints to his.
Yo,
See,
but
and that
I'm telling
joint
you,
was hard.
85% of him is trash, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I downloaded the mixtape and was highly
He knows how to pick
upset.
his singles.
And Lil Baby.
Dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
couple
Lil
joints.
Baby.
Couple joints is hard, but I downloaded the album. It's not really,
See, I
you
ain't
know what I'm
listen to the
saying?
album,
See, I listened
but
to the album.
Look, I heard
you know
a
what I'm
couple.
saying?
I listened to like his joints when he was like first
I call that
coming
the
on.
fabulous effect.
When he first was coming on.
Why you
And
doing
then,
that?
Yep.
don't do my
Stop.
man Fab.
Yeah.
Come on, what the
Hold on,
fuck?
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Wait.
New York Fabulous?
Yeah.
Oh,
What-
come on,
what
man.
are you
I'm gonna have to
talking
get up and
about?
walk out right now. Don't do that.
Yeah, we about to push
Whoa,
pause.
what are you
No.
talking about?
No. And I've
What the
talked about
fuck
this
is
before.
going on? Yeah,
you
this
can't
nigga's
just-
tripping.
you
Yeah,
can't-
just
You can't
You
just
like that?
explain.
Whoa.
Let's get into it. Fabulous he doesn't have a class. His albums are trash.
You're right. I can understand what you're saying. It's okay. You have to understand. Yeah. Okay. So, I understand.
His singles-
I agree. I have to agree with you.
He
I
has
gotta agree with him.
smashes.
Hold on. Are we
I
counting,
gotta agree with
Are
him.
we counting the mixtapes that are basically
Yeah.
albums?
No.
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 I'm saying albums.
All right, then the albums were
No.
trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Then the albums
Yeah.
were trash.
Okay, so let's
So
move
that's
on.
his
Then the albums were
mixtapes.
trash.
His mixtapes are nice.
But
you know what I'm
he's
saying?
not trash.
Yo, he is not, cause he's
I'm
still.
not
Yo,
saying that.
that
No.
nigga murders.
What we was
my
talking
nigga.
about, you,
Remember
this
we was
day.
talking about the
what you
Freddie
was talking
versus
about
Jason joint?
was that whole the
To
album, the
this day.
classic album. He he had some hot songs, but then when I
Yo,
got the
all
album,
his songs
it was
be
like,
hot.
His
that's
mixtapes.
the
His
fabulous.
Mixtapes are fire.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
that's
his
that-
mixtape.
I
I
be
don't
wondering-
That's
understand.
DJ Clue.
I be wondering.
That's
No,
the storm.
nigga, nigga, I'm
Soul
listening to the drum right
tapes,
there. Yeah, the soul tapes is
Oh,
hard.
the newer joints.
My nigga, look, hold on, wait,
It's
don't do
another
that to
series.
me.
He got
I
another
know.
series of Jones too.
Oh shit, hold on, wait. I got it right. Oh, it's for something. Look, it's on right now, bro.
Yeah.
Summertime shootout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit right here, it's
that's
on right
my
here.
shit right there.
Come on,
And I
then the
think I
joint,
heard
the
that
Freddie
shit
versus
before.
Jason.
I'm just saying his
And the Freddie
albums.
versus Jason shit,
Yo,
son. Like that shit is hard.
Killed that
He,
joint
he killed Jadakiss,
Who?
Fab,
on that. Yes.
on every
But-
song,
But
on
you-
every
but
song.
can I say
every
something?
song.
Can I say something?
Jada didn't leave
he
Fab
got
not once.
he got
They kind of have the
Jadakiss's
same
ass.
thing because
No,
Jadakiss
it-
albums don't be
no.
rocking either.
No,
Y'all got all of them. I got all of them in my car, in my white car at the house. I got
understand,
3 of them
bro.
right
You
now.
know what it is with
I got
Jadakiss
3
is-
Jadakiss albums in my
with
car,
Jadakiss is young, you know what
and
it
whole
is?
albums no. The
I
whole
feel
album
like
no.
They picked the wrong song,
Yeah.
like the wrong
Yo,
songs.
yeah,
or
so
like,
that's-
or, and,
yeah.
and they're not in the right
Just like
order
Fabulous.
or something.
single
Like,
Just like
selection. That's what I
Fabulous.
was saying. Fabulous is good at that.
Bro, just like
But then when you
Fabulous.
purchase the album, that shit is trash.
Now
But
look, I'm
it's
not
a lot
big,
of skipping
I'm not
going
a
on.
big Migos fan, right? But I feel like as far as club music, you know what I'm saying, when you want to do that type of stuff or whatever, that joint is they make hits in that arena. You know what I'm saying? As far as club stuff, I'm not talking lyrical. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to separate the two. It's two different things.
Do they
You know what
though?
I'm
How many songs can you really
They-
name from the Migos?
I can't probably name none of them because I'm not.
No, like,
that, but
no, like,
I
how many
guarantee
songs are we
you
gonna
they
name in
have at
15
least-
years? In 15 years, are they gonna
They got a
stick like
couple.
back that ass up and
Back
like
That
the,
Ass Up was-
and like
was
Wale's
big.
joint? I just heard with Waka Flocka that joint.
Timeless joints.
The hands and all that shit. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know
saying? Like
you're
that
talking
shit.
about
You
that.
know
No
what I mean?
hands.
Yeah, is that shit
I
like?
think
Is it gonna
I think
move
they got a
like
couple.
that? You know what I'm saying?
They do.
They
I think
definitely
when
got a
When it's
couple.
all said and done, they're gonna have like a handful.
I don't
do they
want.
have a
I don't
catalog?
want. I don't want to let.
No, because that's what I was getting to.
I don't want to
They
let my
make
foot off of
singles.
Fabulous's neck, bro.
They when they do the singles, I'm gonna go back to the Fabulous because
Yeah,
I
let's
feel
go
a little
back.
bit disrespected by that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I do too. I think I do.
Just a
too.
little
But
bit. It
the
hurt.
truth-
It hurt
the
me a
truth
little bit
does
when you
that,
said
bro.
It
it.
does hurt too. a
Yeah,
little
it does.
bit,
It
yeah.
really does. I tell wifey that all the time. But
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your point, bro.
no, but what I was saying is that they put out the, you know what I'm saying, like what the songs that's on the radio, whatever. Those are the hit songs, whatever. But I went and listened to their album, and I went through the whole jump. They had like a whole rack of songs on it too. And for real, they put out the right songs. Mm-hmm. When I got it done with all the Jones, I'm like,
QC's
them
doing
probably
a
would have
great
been the
job over
4
there, bro.
songs I would have put out too. Cause the rest of these Jones is not.
That's Coach K.
Like you get tired of that. I don't even know what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But you get tired of that shit. Mm-hmm. On that, like when I'm listening to the Jones, I find myself wanting to skip halfway through the Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like halfway through a song, I find myself wanting to, you know what I'm saying, skip to the next joint or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Like people, it's not just about the singles. It's not just about the singles, and I think that's where a lot of people get lost. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. One of my favorite Jadakiss albums is I always forget the name of it. I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
I'm not saying that I'm
on
not.
the front of the joint in the red with the red hat.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Is that Kiss
I want to say it's a Rough Rider.
Is that Kiss of Death?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because he got another white one when it's red
It's
on.
the joint that got Y on.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Kiss joints. I feel like he had a good balance on that album.
Yeah.
Just personally, I mean, that's just me. That's
I'm
an old
not saying-
album though. You know what I'm saying? That was.
I'm definitely
long
not
time
saying
ago.
that I don't fuck with them because I definitely grew up. I fuck with them.
But
right?
you said the Fabulous thing. I feel like
His
Fabulous
albums be
always
disappointing.
delivers lyrically. I feel like Fabulous always delivers lyrically.
Yeah, he definitely does, though.
I feel like he does.
When
like more than a lot of people. He's so consistent, it's ridiculous.
Yo, they used to do the Friday joints, the Friday Massacre joints on the Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
son. Yo, and then Jadakiss did it. That's what made him do Freddie vs.
Yeah,
Jason.
that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying,
Yo, they used to do those
that joint
mixes,
been bubbling
son.
it was bubbling for a couple of years. I want him to do another one,
What is
but
that? What
I
is
need
classic?
him to put a little bit more effort into it.
His
Because
albums
I
are
feel like-
disappointing. That's all I was saying.
I feel like Fab killed the joints. It sound like, you know what it sound like? That joint sound like all them songs was Fab's first. Like he had the song, like the beat, whatever, and he did his part,
He
and then he
killed
sent
them.
it to Jada, and then Jada just was like, all right,
He
let me just
cooked-
fill these in real quick.
He cooked every
I feel
joint.
like he murdered
He
some of
seemed
them
hungry.
joints, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and refreshed and young.
bruh.
Yo, I
I
was.
always fuck with Fab since the holla back youngin, holla back youngin. Woo, you know what I'm saying?
he knew what to do.
Yo, even them joints was kind of a little bit corny or whatever, but that he ripped on them joints too. You know what I'm saying? He ripped on them joints. I know that nigga Joe Budden hates that Pump It Up joint, but that was a hit for him. That's probably the biggest song he ever had.
Yeah.
Yo, that song's
Pump It Up?
Yeah, that joint's played in movies, commercials. Like he's getting checks.
Yeah, but under all that, he's done a great,
Yo, he's mad
he did
lyrical.
some ill shit
He does
in the hip hop shit,
He's
bro.
mad lyrical, but
On
he's not.
beat.
He doesn't care about making I feel like a complete song, and that's why he never believed.
He said some incredible shit on the beat. I can say that.
Yeah.
I mean, some,
Dog,
so
you gotta see when he spazzed on nigga Safari over his chick.
I ain't seen none of that, bro.
Yo,
I ain't seen
because he's
none of
dating
that
the
shit.
one broad, the Sin Santana.
Yeah.
joint. He got a kid with her.
Yeah.
They about to be like wifed up, you know, all that, whatever. And he spazzed on Slim like, yo, if you was a different nigga right now, nigga, this would be going a totally different way. Like, I whoop your
Right.
motherfucking ass,
Oh,
nigga.
shit.
Like, yeah, nigga, like,
Because I guess he thought they had a better relationship than that.
yeah. You know what situation I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is. I mean, I feel like as men, if that's your man, look, bro, this is a situation. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? If you feel some type of way about it, it's not desperate that she gotta come, or if I feel like I really do want to bring her, you know what I'm saying? We can work it
That
out.
shit
so
would
she
have
don't
been
have to
dead
be
with a
around.
conversation, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what made
all it
Joe
would've
so
took.
mad. He was saying
Yeah.
like, I feel like we was.
Now, did
I
he
thought
put a
we
little
was
sauce
tighter
on
than
it?
that. Yo, he was
On that commercial I saw,
bruh, he was like almost
looked a
to the
little
standing
spicy.
up stage. Like he was cutting them off and like, and then they do the little, you know, how they do the little side jump, whatever. And Safari's like, yo, Joe is like,
yeah.
he looks scared. He looks super scared. Mano checked him on the jump. You know, he got robbed.
Who?
Safari had got
Oh, yeah,
robbed.
in
He was
that
on the
parking
Andy
garage.
Martinez joint.
In that
You can
parking
still look,
garage,
you can
right?
look at the joint up on
Yeah.
YouTube. He's on Andy
was crying and
Martinez
shit.
crying and shit. Mano was like, yeah, so yeah, what happened with that? Because I wasn't. He was like, I don't know what happened with that. He was like, yeah,
Them
I was
niggas got
trying-
locked up.
He was like, so you told on him? He was like, yeah, so you told on him?
Yeah.
He was like, nah. He was like, nah, I ain't.
They
had to
already
snitch on
figured it out.
nobody. They already figured out. Like, nigga, you was tight.
Nah,
He
you gave
thought
a
Mano
statement. He
was-
definitely
No,
gave a
he
statement. He definitely gave a statement. All right, so let's keep it
definitely
moving, man. All right, so we got our Kelly out the way. Dame Dash, we ain't really chop him up. I just wanted to point out that it seemed like it was odd when that brunch happened, and then. Now he just misses his friends and shit. And he's apologizing and shit. What the fuck, man?
I don't know everything about the split.
It did look like a great time.
I don't know everything about the split with the Rockefeller John. I never really dug into it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I dig that it probably was mostly on Jay or whatever. But I do feel like things like how passionate and how overbearing Dame can be with things is probably led to where Jay was like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know what I'm saying? He has the right to, but at the same time, how it went down from what I hear, there wasn't, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Dame just, his pride, I feel like is the thing that be like holding him up sometimes.
Definitely got in the way of a lot of shit.
I think it gets in the way. Like,
Definitely.
you are self-made and self-owned and all that stuff.
And we understand that.
But if your pride wasn't so high and you could swallow that a little bit, you probably would be twice as far as you are, twice as rich as whatever. Just because you just chop people down to nothing.
Niggas want to see that behind.
You know what I'm saying? In certain arenas, but this 2018, this 2019, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit, I'm saying. So,
nigga, you been like that too.
Yeah,
nigga,
like,
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
You gotta bring it down a notch or two.
Hell yeah, niggas don't
because
want to see that shit no more.
Niggas don't know how to adapt to where they at.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
You can't go hard all the time. I remember Kevin Gates said that shit. He was like, niggas go hard too much. Niggas be trying to be gangster too much. Like, you can't be gangster all the time. Even if you are a gangster, you're not a gangster. Like, when you come home with your girl, you fucking
right.
like,
are you like, oh,
yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, he was like, are you like her all in your girl's face? Nah,
you know
nigga, you change it to a different nigga. Exactly. You with your lady, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas gotta learn how to, you gotta learn how to adapt. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take away from who you are. Like, niggas think that it takes away from who you are. You just gotta be able to adapt, though.
Classic Jones. Yeah, but I mean, yo, Dame, he fucked up. That nigga definitely started apologizing to niggas for no reason.
He looked like he had a missing tooth. He was joning on
the apology,
Kevin Hart and shit.
Yeah,
he was looking bad.
Yeah. Did you see the response to the apology?
I think he has a missing tooth.
He put out another video after the apology saying that, don't get it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with these niggas or whatever.
He's insecure right now. He's in a weird space. I was just
apologizing for how I handled it. Then I'm like, nigga, come on, bro. That's not what happened.
So a nigga like that, should we support him? Just because he's black, we're forced to support him.
No, I'm not.
No, I support him because I support Dame Dash because I think Dame Dash is the type of person where I was talking about. Like, he's worried about the quality, the product. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that in the type of person
his name to be on it. Like,
he's hustling for his last name.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's not going to give you no bullshit because he knows that that's going to hurt his last name. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So in that situation, it's not, he could have been whatever, Chinese man, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just know that the passion, you know what I'm saying? The passion is what is driving me to want to back what he's doing. He has that passion. Yeah. And it just so happens that he's a black man.
Mm-hmm. You're right about that. He's a family man. He's for women.
All
that extra shit.
All right. T-Pain.
What about T-Pain?
His little interview.
I seen little clips of it. I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I seen clips.
Say he would have snitched.
About?
Yeah.
The 6ix9ine situation.
All right, but look, I feel that people was gonna get mad at him saying that. I seen the little part. He definitely said he would have snitched. No part, like it wouldn't even been an issue, whatever. In that situation, if you're not a street nigga, you can't expect non-street niggas to follow the code. You feel what I'm saying?
So even though,
I seen an interview.
Even though he was in the streets, he's funding some of the shit. He's not a street nigga.
No, he's not.
These niggas,
he's not.
That's the cheat
Yeah,
code.
he's not. Yeah, definitely
These
not.
niggas got the cheat code.
They was using him, if you ask me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They was using the cheat
code.
Like we're gonna boost behind this Bama.
Saying all that,
as long as
snitch.
Should he have snitch? I don't support snitching.
No, he shouldn't.
I don't support
even though he's not in the streets.
I don't support snitching.
Or if he was in the streets.
No, listen.
No, he was in the streets.
Or they did steal $4 million from him.
He wasn't a street nigga. Drake has shot a video in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't a street nigga.
He was there.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm saying is he's not a street nigga. As everything all the information comes out, whatever. He's not a street nigga. He's the face of their legal endeavor that's funding their illegal endeavors. You see what I'm saying? He's a you know what I'm saying? He's the face of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So he's not a street nigga. So you can't. They're dumb. the street niggas is dumb
nigga's
because you're
snitching.
entrusting him with all this information and he's knowing about things that he can snitch on because you're thinking, oh, because he fucks with us, he's gonna follow our code because we're real street niggas. Nah, he's not a street nigga. You can't expect him to do street nigga things.
No, he does street nigga things until it's time to stand up on it.
I feel like everything that we see from him that is supposedly a street nigga thing is all an act. So can it really be classified as a street nigga thing? He's talking all this shit that he's talking and saying things he's doing where he ain't doing shit.
He's paying niggas to shoot at niggas, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's paying niggas to shoot at niggas, but is he paying niggas to shoot at niggas? Or is he giving niggas money to shoot at niggas because of what they're telling him to do?
Bro,
I feel like he has strings on him the whole time. He's not a street nigga. You can't expect a street nigga to do street nigga things.
He knew the code. He out there giving handshakes
Everybody
and shit.
knows the code.
Handshake and shit.
Everybody knows the code.
Bro,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
code is no snitching, period.
Yeah, it is no snitching, period. And I agree with that. What I'm saying is, you can't expect... This is what I'm saying. I'm not going to go fuck with this nigga over here that I don't know, I don't got no history with or whatever, and not know what's going on with him and expect him to hold me down. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
They stole money.
And that's the situation. That's basically the situation of what it was. You took a dude, you made him the face of your shit or whatever, but you didn't know, really know if he was going to ride for you or not. And when it came down to it, he didn't ride. And he's going to skate.
He's going to skate.
He's going to skate, but his music career is over.
Yeah.
His music career is done. I hope he saved all his bread up. For real, he made a nice little... He probably made 10 to 20 million.
Nah, they say he got 1.7 in his
That's
bank.
it?
Yep.
Well, look, 1.7 can go a long way as a regular person.
A lot of that's going to go to the
as
lawyer,
a me
bro.
or you,
yeah.
1.7 million can go a long way if you ain't out here trying to live like you a rapper, which you won't be anymore. You know what I'm saying? You might as well switch over to the gospel music or something, because you're done. You're done. It's over, bruh. It's
but
over.
That nigga did it. He finessed the game the right way, though. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he probably don't own his masters, so he ain't getting none of that bread.
Bruh, they own Treyway own all that shit, I think. He's done.
That nigga said Treyway.
He's done, bro. I'm telling
Treyway.
you. Niggas ain't fucking with
Treyway.
Niggas ain't fucking with that nigga
done.
no more.
Everybody.
That Treyway shit he was
That
talking
nigga
about.
Shotty.
I'm telling you.
They're all done.
I'm telling you, bro. He's done, bro. You can't do that snitching and then be like, oh, yeah, I'm gangster on the track again. You can't. That persona is gone, bro. You need a new identity. They better put you in witness protection.
He's done, bro.
He's done. And his baby mama was on the Vlad joint with the paperwork.
He's still gonna
word
be dropping
for word, bro.
He's still
you saw
gonna be
that?
dropping songs on SoundCloud. Watch, because everybody got a home studio.
He better
nigga.
change his hair and his.
No, he ain't gonna do no videos or nothing.
Bro,
you can pay a nigga to wear a mask.
Done, bro.
On stage and shit.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he start popping up in some of them tattoos wasn't real or some shit?
Oh shit,
bruh.
Like he was just.
Wouldn't that be some crazy
like
shit, bro?
A hip hop plant and shit,
bruh.
He been planted into. Go ahead, man. I ain't even trying. We gonna move on. Anybody see that Offset interview?
Nah, I ain't got a chance.
yet.
I've been meaning to watch it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip on. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move past that then. How stupid is Travis Scott right now? Y'all heard?
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. Y'all heard the news?
Kylie.
This girl worth
right?
$900 million and he cheated and got caught. Got caught.
So should money be a factor in that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's what they were based on. It was always. That's why he hollered at her. It was always.
I think he hollered at her because she's popular.
Well, that's the money. That brings the money.
Well, it brings the money, but it doesn't necessarily. It's not equal.
Well, whatever drug of choice, it still was money, fame, power, whatever. Control, access to Kanye.
I mean,
you know, the Kardashians are running shit, bro.
Running shit.
As far as
Kris Jenner got niggas bugging.
For real.
These motherfuckers ain't running nothing. They trying to.
In the lady world, they running a lot of shit.
They made $1 billion in like 6
to us,
years.
it don't mean nothing because we don't give a. You know what I'm saying? We don't care nothing about none of the stuff they doing. We don't care about no lip glosses and whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All that lady stuff.
That girl
They
girl
on
stuff.
top of
That's not
that.
ladies.
They're on
That's
top of that
kids.
shit.
That's kids.
But the ladies is
Them
taking the kids.
whatever it is.
Dog, how
they're
many
running
times
that
have you
shit.
took your daughter to go get something like that? Never, probably.
Never.
No, but
That's
just
what I'm saying.
Like, they're ordering
And
that
when
shit
it's
offline.
time, when it's time for that,
They-
who's gonna have that conversation with her?
They got
Her
mommy
mom.
and daddy's credit card, and they online like, oh yeah, ship it right here to my address.
Well, that's just bad parenting.
And
when
just
you
boom,
do-
boom,
when-
boom. Got mommy's
My
PIN
kids
number.
will never just have access to my shit where it's just where they can just do whatever the fuck they want to do.
I mean, just like Fortnite.
Unsupervised, and then I get a bill for thousands of. Nah, it's never gonna be me.
This cat I work with talking about his 5-year-old nephew did that to his parents, his sister, $200 off her credit card, Fortnite.
So to look like publicly, to look like you're all in love and shit. I just had a little baby. You know, the Kardashian family, Jenner family is growing,
Yeah.
and then you cheat. What sense did it make for him? What is it? What can he chop it up to? Oh, I'm just young. I'm young, rich, and I'm horny. Fuck it. I'm out here. Can we just chop it up to that? Just being a young nigga?
Yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can. But is it a responsible young nigga? No. You look dumb. Dumb as fuck. You can make any excuses you want to, though.
Word, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You can make any excuse you want to.
Real quick before we
Yeah, it was a $5.
we wrap it up. Today I took an Uber and shit. Been a minute since I took an Uber, right? And I bumped into an interesting person. And this part of the segment I'm gonna call, is this bullshit or not? I just want to know. I'm gonna play this clip, all right?
This crossroads, like, do I want to continue teaching engineering at a liberal arts school that no one's heard of? Or do I want to go work at the CDC and change the world?
Let's change the world because
And I think I do.
right?
Because it directly affects me. I mean, I have MS. Like, this is my disease.
Yeah.
But I have so much chemistry under my belt from fluid mechanics that when it comes to doing drug research, I feel like I could probably grasp that really quickly.
But you've already tied the two in before, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I've already used my hydraulics to help my mom with her robotics. And I do get a lot of royalties from the
oh yeah.
patents, so
Absolutely.
I can afford to do this.
A patent in the medical field? Come on.
It's just
Multiple
I have
patents?
3, yeah.
Come on.
But it's just a matter of like I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. Like, do I really need to go to medical school right now? Or maybe I should teach.
But is
for a
it
couple-
medical school to you? All right.
Well,
You gotta look at it like that. You'll knock it out in 2 years.
I think I could, but I'm gonna take a break for a little bit and raise my babies for
There you
just a
go.
little longer,
I got
and then I
I
think
got a
I'll.
4-year-old, so I understand.
So I think I'll just be with the kids for a couple more years and take the teaching job and finish the PhD. I've already started actually on my dissertation, so I'm about 20 pages into 140. And I think I can get that knocked out by the end of summer. I'll finish the class requirements and I'll turn my dissertation in probably 3
That's what-
semesters early, so I can maybe just move on.
That's what it always boils down to, though. It's just the balance between family and career.
And for so
passion.
long, it was my career in my life. So I'm kind of on a hiatus right now, driving Uber.
Yeah.
My brother's a little concerned.
Oh,
He's like, "Who's MIT? Why are you driving a cab?" I'm like, "It's fun, and I'm home."
it's
Fight
not
me."
a cab.
I'm like, "Fight me."
It's a business that you're running. Partnership.
But I'm in the middle of a million other things.
Yeah, like,
Like I'm designing an app, and I'm looking to invest in another company, and I've got board meetings all month, and Volkswagen Jetta has asked me to come aboard and do some consulting for their engines.
mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine is a weapons specialist at product control at the CIA, and they're having an issue with one of their satellites. And I went to MIT with her, and she's like, "There's nobody I know that can fix this but you. Like, you understand aerodynamics, and I need you."
So there's a lot of things you could be getting into.
So I'm in the middle of a 12-week project with
You got a lot
her
going
team
on.
right now. So I'm busy. I'm just not
So
like
wherever you can
employed.
kind of fall back. Well, you don't need to be employed.
I don't need to. Nobody can afford me anymore, honestly.
You know
That's
what
a
I
big
mean?
reason I left Delta is because I capped out on my
So-
income. And I'm worth way more than they were paying. And no one can afford me right now.
I mean, there's a lot going on with Amazon around here. I'm sure.
I actually know
Yeah.
one of the guys that designs some of the drones for Amazon.
you come back, you'll come back re-energized and, and you'll hit
I'm just like a little burnout right now. I've done nothing but engineering since I was 18 years old, and I've worked almost 80 hours a week. And somewhere in there, I've managed to keep a 10-year marriage to a Green Beret. I've had 2 children. I've bought a house. I've been diagnosed with MS. I pulled out 2 master's degrees, and I had a 23-year career. Like, I'm done for a little while.
An amazing story.
I'm just done for a little while.
Well, then you gotta do some writing, like a journal.
Yeah.
Through all of this hell of a journey, you're having, because it's still going, even though you may have cranked it back a few gears,
Yeah, but I'm educated. There's nobody. I mean,
this was fun.
know kids now coming out of MIT that rely 100% on their calculators. I graduated in '99. Like, I can do longhand. I can do longhand differential equations in my head. Like, these kids come in with their graphing calculators and they Google stuff. And like, what do you if you have to rely on Google for math, you don't need to be an engineer.
This was really fun. I couldn't imagine how many people get far just Googling.
It's mind-baffling.
It is.
But in the technology world, I'm kind of a dinosaur. The 757s are 70 years old. They're requiring more and more maintenance. They're having a hard time.
I'm gonna let it play just a little bit longer.
Remember when the planes were built to fix original problems? They're phasing them out. Airbus is taking over the sky.
Well, I mean, if you were to dive back in there, you'll be at a director's level. Like, I don't see you really being too hands-on at this point anyway. So you're still gonna have to find those engineers, and you're still gonna have to maybe implement a whole new training process.
Well, that's what I did my last year at Delta. I streamlined the maintenance program for the 75s. But for 9 years, I was the head of catastrophic investigations for the Boeing 757s, and then I got promoted to the 777. And then they ended up finding somebody that was a little bit smarter than me with the 777. They hired him, and then I got
she was 41.
Like it was a demotion in the aircraft, but it was a promotion in the position.
Unless she was working in
so I
college,
ended
there's no
up-
way she had a 20-year career,
Right.
23-year career. It's only been 20 years since you graduated.
Right.
If you count 2019 as a year, we ain't even halfway through this year yet.
It's just lying.
She's
Now we
lying
calling
like
bullshit.
A motherfucker, bullshit,
Nigga,
bullshit,
hell yeah,
and
we
more
calling
bullshit.
Look, you tell a lie every day for
Start to believe it.
Bro,
for 10
nobody
years.
can afford you, but you're driving Uber.
Every time you add on to that lie, it
Are
gets
you
more and
fucking
more.
kidding me?
But you're a Uber driver.
Yo, she's.
And I was just egging her on. That shit was
Yeah.
I
funny.
know. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm looking
And
at.
she's-
Like, yo, this
And
shit
she's
is
loving
tripping.
it.
I was
She's
just
loving
letting
the
her
gas.
go, bro.
Yeah, she's loving it.
loving
She was
it.
definitely gassed up.
She couldn't wait to tell that story. She's like, damn, he want to know everything. I'm going to just make it
Everything,
all
I'm
up.
about to- I got him. He just don't know.
Bruh.
That shit was fun.
Somebody else got in the car and she was a whole different character.
Yeah, no bullshit.
But hey, for all you know, that might be what she do.
She said she went
That's
to
crazy.
Wouldn't that be crazy if every time somebody picks somebody up, they just make up another story, like when they talking to them and shit, like, yeah, I'm this person.
her
I'm not
husband's a Green Beret. Her mom was a heart surgeon, pediatric. So she do
She
heart
had
surgery on
MS.
kids.
She got 2 master's degrees.
Her dad is a pilot, senior flight director now.
Hey, she's in good company.
She
Yeah.
went to
Like a motherfucker.
she went to Tennessee, and then she went to MIT. She was telling
And
me
she's an
some
Uber
shit.
driver.
And she was an
Yeah, she's an
engineer,
Uber driver.
and she got patents and shit. She made tools and shit for hospitals and shit and different
Look,
surgeons.
you know what she never said in there? That not one time she never said, "I'm doing this just for fun. Like I'm doing it just because I'm bored at home. I don't need
She
the
kind
money."
of did. She said she could just come home and like she controls the schedule.
Yeah, well, you control the schedule is different. That's like I have to still work, but at least I can pick my hours.
Well, stuff
That's
with
what that
me-
sounds like to me. Not I'm so paid and I'm so worth all this money that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing this just cause. Like if she had said, "Oh, I'm just doing this Uber thing just cause," like some old people when they retire and shit, they're
She
not
was
ready
fuck-
to stop working. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So they'll go pick up a job that
Yeah.
does 4 or 5 hours a day, whatever. Like just cause.
She's
like,
41,
they
bro.
don't care about the money. They just
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
it.
She's 41. She's
So-
basically saying that she was advanced at 16. She was already working and shit. Said she got like a co-op job.
So she was working before she
doing
graduated.
engineering. Yeah. Her story is that, and I thought it was a great story. But if you tell a lie every day for 10 years, it gets better and better and better and deeper and deeper.
I think that joint.
Her story was her dad's a pilot for Delta.
That makes him so much a lie because 23 years. That's the first. As soon as she said that, you saw him in my head. I jerked over my head. I'm like, what the fuck? 23 years.
50?
She said 99 in 99.
Mm-hmm.
99 till now is 20 years, and that's if you count this year.
Let me tell you the story right quick. So she said her dad's a pilot for Delta, or was, before he got promoted or whatever to the director level, right? And he had a crash. Something went faulty in the joint. So now they sitting on the dock of the bay and shit, right? And fucking, he says, daughter, what do you want to be when you grow up? Do you want to be a pilot like me? She said, no, I want to fix what was wrong with your plane. Then she went to all this shit, became an engineer, actually implemented the shit that fixed it, the default engine or whatever the fuck. Yo, this was her story. This is what she was telling me. And she did all that, and that was her motivation. She said since she was 16 years old, she already knew what she wanted to be. And that was to fix the plane. I'm
not gonna say the entire story is fake or whatever, but
yeah, because some of it could be true.
I think that there's a lot of embellishment in there. A lot of.
I just tell you, man. As soon as I got in the car,
fibbing, as they say.
Her parents are not who they say. Who she says.
Right?
Everybody that she's ever been around is a great person.
Check this out, because she was
right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was thirsty, bro. So
she's definitely the 1%.
Right when she pulled up, she was like, "We got a little ride. Do you want to sit in the front?" I was like, "No, I'm sitting in the back. I'll probably end up going to sleep on you anyway."
I never.
And as soon as I sat down, she just started going.
Yeah, so she couldn't wait.
She couldn't wait.
I've been in Ubers where the Bama barely said nothing. Mm-hmm. Radio was off. All you could hear was the car revving up and stopping when it. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say nothing. If I was an Uber driver, I probably wouldn't say nothing either.
I would see what kind of, you know what I'm saying, like if they engage me first and they seem like they want to talk, I'll talk to them.
I told you I want to go to sleep. I told you I want to.
Yeah, I mean, but on you though, you started talking.
So fuck it. It was fun from that point on. Run it then, shorty. What's your story? What you got? So I just thought that's what it is. That's that segment of is that bullshit or what? That definitely was bullshit.